Talk about what you've seen from Jake this year fighting through that injury.
Uh, um, from what I've seen from him, he had an opportunity to really dig deep and show some resiliency and battle through. That was probably his first real injury of his career, and go through the ebbs and flows mentally. Um, and so that gave him an opportunity to really grow with his mental strength with going through that injury. So that's probably the biggest thing, just his mental toughness, being challenged with him getting injured, really showed up.
You may have just asked what I'm going to ask, but with Jake and his snaps, is
Mhm.
he at the point now where this bye week helps get him back to the amount of snaps that you normally play with that coming off the knee?
I think this bye week will help me kind of feel comfortable with him being out there. This bye week is going to pay dividends for him tremendously, really for all the guys, to really kind of get their bodies back and really get their mind back focused. So this bye week hits it really good for him personally, just because of the injury too. So.
Have you seen any difference in how teams are paying attention to him based off what he did last year?
He's getting a little bit of attention, but with that, you still got to try to find a way to make plays. You can't allow teams to take you out of the game just by design. A little bit more tighter coverage, especially like this last game. They played a little bit more tighter coverage, and I thought he handled it pretty well in terms of his releases and winning on some routes, even though he might not have gotten the ball, but winning on those routes. That's probably the biggest thing, just a little bit tighter coverage.
Schoonamaker, young player,
Mhm.
obviously, the health last year.
Yeah.
How's he been progressing so far?
He's been progressing. We're still not there yet. We're always trying to continue to evolve and consistently get better. I think the biggest thing is just continue to make sure he understands just playing consistently and being physical throughout his play so that people feel him when he's on the field. But he's progressing, but like all the guys, we still got a lot of work to do.
That's the biggest thing with young players, just the physicality of it, especially when you got to block at his
Yeah,
position.
yeah, and my biggest thing is just even for the room, whether or not it's a young guy or an older guy, you got to play the game physical. You got to play. It starts with playing the game the right way, and it starts down in the trenches. And as a blocker, being a tight end, you have to be physical. So you got to be physical.
What gives you the most confidence that you guys can get the run game going?
Just the way these guys attack every day. We're with those guys a lot, and spending time with them and really seeing how they go about, their work ethic. And I think, the guys are all bought in terms of finding solutions. Shadi talked about it yesterday, finding solutions to the run game, to our offensive play. And so everybody's kind of circling the wagon saying, hey, how can they individually be better, so to help the run game. So that's the positive for me.
What does the presence of Hunter allow you guys to do maybe differently with your group?
Hunter has been a nice addition, coming in and working with the tight ends, and it just allows you flexibility. It really allows the play caller to call whatever game he wants to play with whatever personnel is out there on the field. And I think it really makes the defensive coordinator have to really call a game very intentional when he's on the field, because it could be a two-back set or it could be a tight end set, him in the wing, or he can be detached. So that really, allows you flexibility as a play caller.
Is he an honorary tight end?
No, he ain't no honorary. He's in there. He's in there. He does pre-practice with us. We do cross training on Wednesday, where he comes to the tight end meeting room post practice and gets his work there also. So he is doing a lot of hard work outside of the white lines to make sure that he's at his best when he's playing those positions.
Is he one of those guys, like the more you give him, the more he can handle? Like there's never enough kind of?
I won't say never enough type guy. You're always trying to put you guys in the best position to be successful, and that's what we've done. We put him in spots where we know that he can, play his best ball at, and he's done an excellent job with it.
When you have a guy like that, do you kind of need to try and pull him into your meeting, or is it a set plan for how often he's with you as opposed to another position group?
Nah, but for us, we was very intentional with being proactive with it. It started off just by being in the meeting, coming to our meeting room every so often, but then now he comes to our meetings, on Wednesday. He comes to our Breakfast Club meetings on Saturday morning and actually presents a segment, a study to the room, and then, like I say, pre-practice, he's out here with us getting his tight end work in pre-practice. So just being proactive and being intentional, so that again the guy has the best chance to be successful in the role that we're asking him to do.